All right. Yeah, right. What? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? District guest. Just click it. Now what? Now what is it? Now what it? What? Now what it is?
Go to the guest. It's open.
I'm in the guests. Look.
There's one that's unlocked. Yeah, that one.
The boys.
Hey,
Da
hello. Good
boys.
afternoon, Orlando.
Hello.
Welcome to a special version of This Is BS. We're live at District Eat and Play at the Oviedo Mall.
District Eat and Play.
District.
In beautiful Oviedo in Seminole County.
We're here hosting a little cornhole tournament.
You know, people think about Seminole County here in Central Florida. They think a couple things. They think of the Seminoles, which has nothing to do with Seminole County.
I've heard the police here are a little strict.
No, the police here are just as strict as anywhere else. I mean, the fine gentleman in blue really needs to crack down on some certain things because guess what? They know as well as I do that crime is only going to get harder. So they know that
you have to commit it now.
Yeah, they know that they're trying to get the slackers now. But I mean, you know, Seminole County, you have a couple different boroughs here. We have Longwood Police. We have our Winter Springs Police. We have our Oviedo Police. You know, and that's not to say that they're not doing their jobs, because guess what? You got to keep crazy motherfuckers in check. Out here in Seminole County, the craziest motherfucker is probably
me right now.
It's probably the person that isn't wearing shoes with their shotgun
JK.
on a horse or a cow.
What?
Or a
You
chicken.
sure we're not in West Virginia?
No, actually, if you're familiar with Seminole County, you're familiar with the small town of Oviedo, you may or may not be familiar with the Oviedo Chickens. Oviedo Chickens is a fucking staple of the local community, right around the corner from here. If you ever get the chance to go to downtown Oviedo, I think there's like a home-style breakfast joint. That's a great place to go to. Outside of that, there's a really nice bowling center there. And then
Bowling center?
Yeah, a bowling center. It's fucking tight as shit.
Aren't they bowling alleys?
Nah.
This
No, this is a bowling center. I'm telling you, Oviedo got a lot of history. But the cool thing about the Oviedo Chickens is that where they all hang out, in front of Popeyes.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I swear to God, bro.
That's so
like, if we
fucked
could
up.
ever roll through there, we could roll through the Popeyes, and in the parking lot, there's just like fucking like a dozen chickens just like.
That was something I noticed. I went to Key West with my family in high school for vacation, and there's just a natural population of chickens down there and roosters.
Uh-huh.
I think, but from what I heard, the history of down there, it all stems from like a hoodoo and voodoo religion, like bringing it back and them just
So would that be like
loose.
voodoo or Santeria?
Hoodoo.
Or,
Yeah, Santeria and hoodoo. It's actually called hoodoo, not voodoo. I don't know why it turned into voodoo. I don't know the actual reasoning, but yeah.
The bags are flying right now. There's so much going
Bags
on right
are
now.
flying.
Listen, you know, this place is in full swing for being like 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon right now?
Yeah, this place is packed. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of birthday parties.
Yeah, man.
They got
I
a
mean,
full bar.
As much as this is a family spot, I'm seeing a lot of fucking moms and dads with full liquor drinks over here.
Yeah, literally, the bar does not have any seats left at it.
Yeah, and there was a couple
They're
folks.
drinking.
There was a couple folks ordering buttery nipples, and to think football isn't even a thing right now on Sundays, right? We were here for Super Bowl last month, and usually
Yeah.
people come out to establishments on Sundays, right? Sunday football is a bank for a lot of these bar and grills.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
I mean, outside of brunch. If you're worth your salt, you got a brunch popping off at your
You have to have those
establishment.
bottomless mimosas. You have to have a nice brunch menu.
Yeah, you
food
have
wise.
to have a $3 side whole
a
orange
whole
with a peel
orange
on it.
for $3. Jesus.
Outside of that, I mean, I can get a large BK fry.
Can I get a large farva?
A liter of cola. Hey everybody,
don't have that
say hi to Kelly real quick. Kelly, say hi.
Hi, how are we?
We're good. They can't answer. Well, they can answer.
This is
Can they type?
yes, they type. This is our lovely friend Kelly, who works
Kelly's
very hard for
awesome.
a lot of different reasons, and basically she's just down with having a good time in the TDs and playing cornhole. Right now, I think we got a double elimination going. We got a couple teams popping off. We got some teams in the escape rooms, which there are plenty here, and
So if you guys want to slide on through, you can
slide on
definitely still
through,
sign
man.
up.
We're in the
Definitely still
Oviedo
throw some
Marketplace, all right? We are out here off of Redbug Lake.
bags. Overhand thrower.
Redbug Lake in
What?
the 417.
So we have
Yeah.
we have a different thing going on right here. I've been watching cornhole games for several years now, and I've never seen a player throw overhand.
Who's throwing overhand right now?
Old dude over here.
Roy? The Star Wars dude?
No, not the Star Wars dude.
New homeboy? What's new homeboy's name? The tall blonde guy?
Sean.
Was he overhand chucking his cornhole?
He's overhand chucking. I've never seen anyone do that.
Wow.
Hey, but to each their own, whatever works.
I missed it. I got to watch it again.
He's changing the game.
Yeah. So right now playing we have our dear friend Kelly. She is playing with Firefighter Man. I forget his name, but he's in strapping shape. He's going to run into a smoking building fire and save you and your cat.
Yeah, shout out to all our people in law enforcement, firefighting, EMTs.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for sacrificing your time and your lives to save others.
Yep.
We really appreciate that.
And then also we're playing with this gentleman, Roy, who just kind of stumbled on the scene, but he's wearing full Star Wars regalia. So
he's taking Roy off grid. He doesn't have a social security card.
Holy shit, this guy doesn't have a security number for Roy. He's taking Roy off the grid. Oh, good job, Morty. Going back to the carpet store, fucking idiot move. But see, I was thinking about that. I mean, if you got a second chance at life, are you going to play it safe and go back to the carpet store?
Balls to the wall.
Or are you going to just be like, hey, let me just start skydiving and
I never played life safe in the first
freebasing
place.
acid while I'm in an electric chair?
Yeah, so I never played life safe in the first place. So if I do get a second chance, I'm going even harder the second time around. I'm trying to get everything, seize every opportunity, you know?
Really?
Oh, of course. Why would I play it safe? I feel like people that play it safe and they got a second chance, they would go balls to the wall too.
You know, I guess I'm just boring and want to preserve my boring life, I guess, you know?
You are not boring in any facet.
I am a boring fashion. Also,
you have passion. Yeah, this is really different.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody throw overhand.
All right. I want to see. Hold on. He's going to, let's see.
Nice.
Dude, he's literally chucking it like,
it's working. It's working for him.
It's working for him.
So we've got a new theory.
Okay, all right.
There is a little bit more bounce. But it is working.
Oh, man. This guy is killing it with his overhand toss right here.
He's doing rather well. I think, actually, he's bagged more in the hole than anyone else so far.
What do you think about his overhand toss? Is it working for him?
It's fucking working. He just got 2 buckets.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to try it.
He got 2 in the hole overhand.
All right, we'll see.
So I think we're going to call this the Kobe method.
Well, you know, until he comes out with a Bobo 3-point shot like fucking Dwayne Wade at
What's
that
with the
fucking
use
Miami
of the
game
word
the other
Bobo
night.
lately? I mean, I've never even heard the word Bobo until I moved to Florida.
All right, so
and
listen.
now it's just like everywhere.
I said this a couple times.
Bobo this,
we were listening
Bobo
to another
that.
podcast, and they said it once or twice. And pretty much, Stretch said it the other night with his description of what had happened.
Yes.
But pretty much what happens, you said
He was talking about Dwayne Wade's Bobo
he just had like
three-pointer.
an overhand chuck fucking real quick. He just
chucked
lobbed the
it.
fucking ball and went in.
That was
and then everybody
what
fucking
is he doing with
roared
that
and cheered.
Bobo ass shot?
Yeah. So for me, when I say Bobo, I think about like off-brand, generic, China-made, piece of shit, wannabe. You got the fucking 4-striped Adidas, double-check Nikes. You're getting fucking thrifty-made, bottom-shelf beans from Winn-Dixie, like Bobo shit.
Bobo.
Yeah. So Bobo
I
is like.
understand the definition.
So I
It's
mean,
just
you got Coke and Pepsi
everywhere,
and then you
And
got
then you
like
got RC
Faygo,
Cola.
RC, Check. So those are the Bobo.
checks. Yeah, Bobo.
So-
I got you.
Yeah, that's how, what would your word be for that type of thing?
Bobo.
Shoddy, crap Bobo. Yeah, it's just Bobo.
I'm just using Bobo now. Actually, I would say generic.
Generic.
Generic would be the term back home.
Did you ever watch that show Bobby's World?
I don't recall that
Do you
one.
remember Howie Mandel?
I do remember Howie Mandel.
All right, so he had a cartoon series Saturday morning in the 90s.
I did not know
called
that.
Bobby's World, and is basically.
Oh, I think I'm kind of getting.
Bobby's
visual.
World just used his imagination.
I'm kind of
He
getting.
lived
a
in this
visual.
little suburb with his family, where his mom was like, "Oh, don't you know?" And
Oh,
then
so she was
his dad
Irish?
was Howie Mandel, and he was just a kid. Hey, I'm Bobby. I'm going to school.
I do
And
remember
he had
this
a big
show.
wheel, and then he
Yes,
had
yes,
a
I
little.
do
He had a stuffed animal spider
This one
called
yeah.
Webley or Wibbly. Yeah, Bobby's World. Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, and you see his little stuffed animal spider.
He
they
had
took
the little
everywhere?
trike. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't remember how he Mandel me.
But the thing, so
Wow.
Bobo, you said generic. When we say, hey, what's your last name? It's like Bobby, like generic, not generic, or generic. It was weird.
That was his last name, was
Yeah,
generic?
Bobby Generic, not generic or some
Generic.
shit. It was weird. You have to
I
go
got
back
you.
and watch. If anybody is
We
30
will
or
be
older,
having a Bobby's World viewing
yeah, if
party
anybody's
here
30
in
or
the
older,
next
you do
several
know
days.
that this is the shit that you watch. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many little animated series from like the early 90s, late 80s. They just like got lost in the mucky muck, you know? Fell to the wayside.
Well, I mean, we all remember our He-Mans, our Voltrons, our G.I. Joes.
I bet very few people remember
There was
Bobby's
Captain.
World.
What about Captain Bucky? Captain Bucky O'Hare.
I have no
he
idea.
was a rabbit in space.
No.
The Ninja Turtles. What else was there?
Everybody remembers the Ninja
Biker Mice from Mars. I don't know if y'all remember that or old enough to
What?
remember that. Biker Mice from Mars. What about Street Sharks? Y'all remember Street Sharks?
Of course, Street Sharks.
Okay, Street Sharks was
Remember
tight.
the one with the cats and the fighter jets?
Not Thundercats.
No, it wasn't Thundercats. It was like these
these
cats that like had this fighter jet and they went and fought crime.
Squad Cats, I think it was.
Squad Cats.
SWAT Cats.
Yeah, that was it. That was a phenomenal. Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
loved it.
See, there's just like these little
Or,
gems.
let's see. What else? Street Sharks was really good. I had all the action figures, and they actually had legit rollerblades, and you could actually move around just like zoom.
Yeah, I remember. If you really want to see a very old school, very deep cut
SWAT
Vin
Cat,
Diesel
man.
video, go to YouTube and type in Vin Diesel Street Sharks, and you will see a very young, very enthusiastic, very boisterous Vin Diesel playing and describing these street sharks at a toy fair.
No way.
Yeah, it's like a fucking 2 to 3 minute video of a very young Vin Diesel just be like, this right here is Tommy knock your socks off. And what he
Tommy
does is
knock-
he has super fucking punch. And like he demonstrated all these toys.
No way.
Yeah, man.
You got to start.
He might have always been trying to break into it. I do know that his first
Children's
official,
toy
his first
descriptions?
official
He
credit.
was a breakdancer, wasn't he?
He was a breakdancer.
I remember seeing the old breakdancing
he's
videos.
Yeah, he also did a how to breakdance video.
Yeah, I remember
So Vin
seeing
Diesel's
those.
always been trying to make it into it, but remember, he was the Iron Giant. Before he was fucking Toretto.
He was
Before,
the
before
Iron
he was
Giant?
Dominic Toretto.
in
and,
the animated film.
Yeah.
I did not
So
know
that's
that
really
either.
funny is that fucking Vin Diesel was the Iron Giant, which he was just like, "Ugh."
Sloth, you're
And-
full of like a lot of like really.
But also Vin Diesel
Misinformation.
was also I Am Groot.
that's a one we know.
So I mean, you know, Vin Diesel's doing his thing, man.
Isn't
you
Vin
know,
Diesel really short?
Do you know what my you know what my favorite Vin Diesel movie is?
What would that be?
What the fuck was it? The one where he was a babysitter.
Oh my god.
Where he was a babysitter and he had to fucking watch all those
That
kids.
movie sucked.
And fucking like he was like a fucking Navy SEAL, and then fucking somehow he gets to detail to babysit these kids
That
and
was
like another
terrible.
fucking general or something.
I think my favorite one was. I don't know if it was called A Man Apart. It was the one where
He was like a
DEA
gangster,
agent.
kinda?
No, he was like a DEA agent undercover, and the cartel came and killed his wife, and then they just went balls to the wall and just started murdering everybody.
That was I think I know which one you're talking about. He
I feel like A Man Apart might be a.
yeah, there was a lot of gun action in that. And there's that
Vin
other
Diesel
kid.
is not short. He is 6 feet tall.
He's 6 feet.
Wow, I've always heard a rumor that Vin Diesel was really short.
I'm like 5. I want to believe I'm 5'9", but I'm really 5'7". And now that I blew my knee out, I think I've went shorter in my left leg, and I have this weird peg leg lean.
Yeah,
Can you give us an update?
It's 3-2.
I was quoted at
I'm
5'11"
Me and
most
Zach
of my
are
life. I don't know if that's
You and the
true or not
firefighter.
anymore. I feel like I am shrinking.
Yes.
Yes, A Man Apart. That was the name of the movie. It's a 2003 film. Yeah, I like a lot of Vin Diesel movies. Babylon AD was good. Remember Boiler Room, Knockaround Guys?
Knockaround Guys. Boiler Room was badass.
Boiler Room was so sick.
Um,
Babylon AD, I thought it was decent.
Riddick.
Pitch Black. dude.
Riddick, bro. Chronicles.
The
of-
original Pitch Black was
All right.
phenomenal.
If Sean is here, he works at District E to play. If he wins, you come down and see him. Goddammit.
yeah.
You
Come see
you want to
your
know
buddy
who the
Sean.
guy is that throws like this? We will show him to you, because he's
He's
fucking
got
making
the
that.
he's the overhand thinking man.
All right, we're
He's got it going
He's
on.
the Steph Curry of cornhole. All right, we'll go with that. Steph Curry of cornhole. All right, so we're ripping it. We're going here, but listen. This is BS. Banana Man Sloth Man here with Stretchy at Oviedo District Eat and Play. And so just to hit on a couple of the marks of what you could expect over here, besides it having mini bowling and a full liquor bar and a nice menu and an arcade for the adults and the kids and pool tables and foosball and virtual reality, which hasn't got here yet, and escape rooms that some of them are pretty intense.
It's a very multifaceted place.
So Sunday, we're here. Cornhole, check us out at 2 o'clock. Now, Sunday evening, we also got Texas Hold'em here. So if you're into poker, if you're into gambling, free to sign up, 500 points. 500 points for signing up, 500 points every time you order.
I know a lot of you TDs are into that poker stuff.
So if you're into poker, come here Sunday night. Sign up at 6. We're playing at 7. So Monday nights is Kids Day. So every time you order a kids meal, you get a $5 game card for the kids, which is cool because there's plenty of shit to do. $5 will get you a lot of games here. I mean, I can imagine, you match your $5 and, you guys will be fucking ripping all night, you and the kids. Yeah. Tuesday is Tasty Trivia at 7 p.m. So basically, a guy comes out here, he plays trivia. You've seen it before. Now, they got themes every other week. March 12th is going to be Harry Potter themed trivia.
Oh.
So all you Pottermore heads and all you J.K. Rowling loving
Shout out
people,
to King Spunk.
Shout out to Chelsea Spunk, King Spunk.
She is a moderator
so that's going to be a good one.
And
then March
Harry
26th for Tasty Trivia, it's 80s trivia, which I think I might be pretty good at.
80s trivia would be fun.
Thursday night. Wednesday, there's nothing really going on Wednesdays. Thursdays is college night. So you come down here and you spend $25. You get a $10 game card. You get a large one-topping pizza, and you get 64 ounces of Bud Light or Budweiser.
For $25?
For $25.
So you get a
the
pizza?
The package deal is for $25 on Thursday.
That's a killer deal.
You get a $10 game card for you and your buddies.
We should start coming here on Thursdays.
For me, you know what? You and me come down here. We spend $50. We each get fucking
a full pizza.
We get 132 ounces of beer. We get 2 large pizzas, and we get $20 worth of games. I'm pretty sure that's worth the fucking money. $25 for pizza, beer, and games.
Did you say 132 ounces? Did you say 132 ounces?
What's 64 times 2?
It's 128. You were 4 off, but it's okay.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, I mean,
you can also bump up to
Friday, we have bingo.
If you want.
Friday, there's bingo with a DJ at 8 o'clock. So you play the bingo, you win the prizes, and then you listen to cool music. Free to play. And then Saturday, right here on this very stage, dueling pianos.
Dueling pianos.
Now,
I've actually never been to a dueling piano.
The only place that I know in town that has dueling pianos was Howl at the Moon and I Drive. And that shit gets pretty crazy. I can only imagine how it is over here, but definitely,
I'm pretty sure they take requests and stuff.
They do take requests. That's the whole thing. It's very interactive. They get the crowd involved. If you haven't been to a dueling pianos event, it's definitely a crowd pleaser. It's definitely it's good for.
I'd like to check that out.
It's good for hanging out with your buds. It's good for a date night. It's definitely awesome to bring your mom because who doesn't love fucking Elton John and fucking Billy Joel covers while you're getting drunk and people are making crass jokes.
Fuck Randy Newman.
No Randy Newman.
Fuck Randy Newman.
But Oviedo District Eat and Play, check it out. There's a movie theater here. I do
got a new brewery opening up here.
Update.
Too, right?
10-2. Kelly and Zach are in the lead.
10-2. Oh.
But we got to get to 21, and we do the reset to 14. It's got to be exact.
Oh yeah. You can't go over.
And we got some more players coming once they get out of the escape room.
Out of the escape room, yeah. We got
cool.
Jessica and her husband, don't know his name, and the other team.
All right.
They didn't give me names. Sorry.
So we're in full swing here.
Yeah, they also have a new brewery. Didn't you say they were opening up a
there's
brewery on the wall here somewhere?
There's a brewery that is opening up here in the Oviedo marketplace. I forget the name of it. I just saw it mentioned on Facebook. I also know this because one of my old bosses from Mellow Mushroom got a spot over here. So they have I think it's brick oven pizza and fucking craft beer brewed right here.
Is it this Oviedo Brewing Company?
Oviedo Brewing Company. That is the exact name. I think they're having their soft opening is going to be next weekend.
They actually open up today at 4.
They open up today at 4?
It says opens at 4 p.m.
Holy shit. I really want to see what this is all about.
Yeah, we might have to check that out.
I mean, what's their next closest brewery? Everything's downtown, right?
Yeah, they're opening up all over the place. I mean, the craft brewery industry has really blown up in the past 10 years, and there's a lot of that. I see a lot of it.
People want beer that isn't Bud Light, except for right now, I fucking love Bud Light. I'm going to drink the shit out of it.
Yeah, I think people are really starting to think about what they're taking into their bodies. So people want a beer that's locally brewed, more natural ingredients, better ingredients. You are going to pay a little bit more.
Better booze, traveling drunks.
You are going to pay a little bit more, but hey, you get what you pay for, right?
Hey, look, the fucking the traveling drunks are streaming live on Twitch right now, guys.
Oh, thanks for all you Twitch viewers.
We are fucking on Twitch. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are
all the above.
We are getting drunk in the parking lot. We are puking in the bathrooms. We are the people who serve you. We are the people who get served. We are the traveling drunks. Remember Fight Club? Don't
talk about Fight Club. That's the first rule. We don't talk about Fight Club. You know, I mean.
So what's up, Twitchers?
We do have a donation button on Twitch. It's for our beer fund.
Yeah, man.
So if you guys are out there watching us, we would like to shout you out, and we would like you to help us out. You know, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool, yo.
You know, we got to all make the world go round. So this Twitch thing, I don't really deal with it much, but I think it's a great form of social media. Really does the live thing a lot better than some other platforms, you know. Do we have any viewers on Twitch at the moment?
Nope, just me.
We're getting there.
It's early. I don't know what people do this afternoon, this Sunday's afternoons on Twitch. Get twitchy,
and it looks,
twitchy.
Yeah,
what happened?
So Zach hit a ringer, then Sean hit a ringer, then Zach hit another ringer, then Sean missed. Then Zach got it on the edge.
3 ringers.
Sean landed on top of him, and then Sean sunk another one without hitting the other 2 in, so they won the round.
Whoa. It's getting intense. This cornhole is getting very intense.
So it's like good.
Have you ever had sex while camping? It's fucking intense.
It's all right. We'll make it happen.
But
Roy has the power of the Force.
He does have the Force on his side. He does.
Oh, man.
So they actually have a makeshift brick oven pizza there at the Oviedo.
Oh yeah, man, the Oviedo Brewing Company.
As well.
Listen, anywhere I will stand by the fact that anywhere you can go and get pizza that isn't frozen crust or at a giant corporation, where somebody had to like set the dough up, proof it, knead it, slap it around by hand. I call them. I like to call them mom and pop pizzas.
Mom and pop pizza.
I like places like that. You know what
screw
I mean?
that
like,
chain shit. We don't like that corporate stuff.
I'll still pop a Tostino's in the oven, but
how about that pizza pocket at the bike shop? That was that petrified piece of charcoal.
So at the bike shop, we have like a little toaster oven that we use to like cook food. We got a microwave, a coffee maker, a toaster oven, a mini fridge. You know, like any kind of like office setup. You know, where you gotta like eat on the run and microwave a hot pocket or what have you. So in the toaster oven, from time to time, I'm gonna get like some pizza pockets, and I just let those bitches rip, and that'd be like my little snack. But I guess one fell in the back.
Kelly is just skipping around here.
It was just there for a while. Yeah, she's a good skipper.
Very good.
And it just became blackened, and it looked like a piece of charcoal, but it wasn't a piece of charcoal. It was a goddamn.
Bobo pizza.
It was a fried. It was just a toasted petrified pizza pocket that had been there too long.
So that was a Bobo pizza pocket.
Yeah, it was. It definitely, if you ate it, you would get cancer.
I don't think you would get cancer. I think you would definitely puke.
Instant cancer. Wow, that's a great shot.
I think you would vomit. I don't think you would get instant cancer.
Oh my God.
Man, those bags are slippery.
Old slipping bean bags. Old beans and beer bags over here.
Beans and beer and beers and beans and beers and bags.
Beers and bags.
Let's see what we got.
Now, Stretch did tell us that they got cornhole on ESPN and they have some commentating.
Yeah.
I never did my homework because I really wanted to see what that was all about.
I've still never.
It's like, oh, she's stepping forward. Oh, she's throwing it. Oh, it landed. Didn't land on the board. No points. Person picking up the bag, getting ready to toss the bag.
Cornhole's definitely gotten.
Boom. Roy sunk it.
Cornhole's definitely become a much bigger sport in the past 8-10 years. I mean, like they have a professional beer pong league as well.
Yeah, well,
it's beer pong, cornhole.
Well, the beanbag toss is basically made to kill time in the parking lot before the football game, and it just came to the great sport that we know and love today. Now, I'm trying to think of all the places that I played cornhole at. Have I played cornhole at Castaways? Yes. Have I played cornhole at Social House? Yes. Have I played cornhole at Jay's? Yes. Did I play cornhole at Buffalo Wild Wings? Yes. Have I played cornhole here? No, but I've been here for it.
I've played cornhole at the Corner Bar, but that's in West Virginia, and none of you care.
Played cornhole at the beach? Absolutely. Played cornhole at the beach.
Right down by the beach, boy. Cornhole is just like, it's fun to watch and it's fun to play. It's really intense. I'm a dart guy myself, dart and billiards, but don't get me wrong, I like a good game of cornhole. I used to suck. Like, I used to be really, really bad. But I think my cornhole skills have improved since moving to Florida.
So there's a lot of things that I'm noticing about about these boards.
In the hole?
That was good.
That was good.
Very nice.
That was good.
Very nice.
So some cornhole boards I've noticed are made out of plywood or compressed wood, and they got a lot of texture on them.
They got a lot of grip. Slow the bags down.
It's the type of thing that if you took your raw hand and went across it, you get a splinter or two.
Raw.
So these boards, you rub your hand across them. They're very smooth. They're very polished. All right. Not to mention, I've also noticed some cornholes are heavy as fuck.
Yeah, bag quality is also a factor.
Yeah, well,
as well.
Some cornhole boards are like heavy as hell. They're not going to move, not until you accidentally kick it. You know what I mean? These ones, they seem to be on the lighter side, which is probably good for transportation, but they do have a little spring to it. You know what I mean? Like when it gets hit, there is a little give and there's a little pop back. Wow. Wow.
There it is.
Good job, girlie. Good job.
Kelly just nailed one.
Good job on that bag and one. Yes.
You deserve it. You deserve it, Kelly. You deserve more than one pat on the back.
Also, I want to know about the cornhole angle because they all seem to have like a low, almost 45-degree angle, like a very acute triangle.
Oh, shout out to Acute Triangle, new music project. Plug.
But what if you just had one that was just like up even higher? You know what I mean? Like more obtuse. That wouldn't fly, right?
I'm sure there is a regulation angle that they're supposed to be made at, you know? Because if you change that angle, it's going to change the game. You know, it's going to change throwing patterns. It's going to change the angle of your bag to board ratio, you know? So I feel like if you mess with that, dude, you're messing with the entire basis of cornhole. So I think there is some kind of regulations. We're going to get into these semantics very soon for all you viewers out there.
Very much. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of sharing a Twitch link to Facebook.
Looks like you're doing pretty well.
I'm trying to multitask over here. You know who's really good at doing this? Because you know how we take notes and kind of be like, all right, this is this, it's going to be here, it'll be a little reference. Yeah. When I watch The Dark Hour, Jamie is really good at pulling up his phone and getting the exact fact or quote of something he was trying to say.
He's quick with it.
So he'll be narrating. 18-7.
I'm usually busy hosting like a watch party and stuff.
No, I'll be like, it's hard for me to type all this shit. But, you know, but then again, Oviedo is a professional. I'm trying to type in Oviedo. Jamie is a professional, except for when he's fucking munching down on fucking snacks.
No eating on podcasts. Now that we're talking about that, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, man.
So there are so many different regulations. So cornhole boards need to be 48 inches long by 24 inches wide. The hole is 6 inches in diameter and center 9 inches from the top of the board and 12 inches from each side. Legs on the back of the board, lift up the top so the board is 12 inches off the ground. That's the standard. So I don't know the exact angle, but
That looks like 12 inches, right?
oh
Maybe?
yeah,
Nah.
no, yeah.
Nah, yeah, no. That's
These boards might be
yeah. That's only
slightly non-regulated.
Yeah,
These might be Bobo boards.
yeah. These might be Bobo boards, man.
Um,
Oh my God.
But hey, it happens. What can I say? What can we do? You know.
And then, don't forget, check us out on twitch.tv/thetravelingdrunks. Please show us some love.
Yeah.
I know you're watching us on Facebook, but go outside your buttons and download an app and check it out differently.
Sometimes it's okay to dip out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
You might find that you like it a lot.
Yeah, man. We also have a donation button for our beer fund, which is always it's
Always
like gas
being
money.
depleted.
It's like gas money. You know what I mean?
It's our gas. It's our fuel. It's so good. I don't like.
Just
I
now,
understand
yeah.
some people have a drinking problem, but
They're playing crisscross.
there's nothing
in the
like a
background.
nice, cold, refreshing, crisp beer on a hot Florida day. What is she drinking? Strawberry cider?
She's drinking a can of strawberry cider that looks like the packaging for like some kind of like
Tomato.
marijuana fucking vapor cartridge.
Looks like it's got a tomato. Oh, it's a strawberry. That makes more
it
sense.
looks like the can of that fucking cereal beer that we were talking about the other.
Oh
the
yeah,
other
that Lucky
day.
Charms beer they're making.
Yeah. See, it's all about
We-
like
we have
branding and
to try
marketing,
that.
man. You got to have some crazy looking shit.
Yeah, marketing is a huge thing.
Kelly and Zach coming up with a strategy
they're
right
trying
now.
to steer
They have to
Kelly
get
in the
enough
wrong
points
direction.
because you got to get the right amount of points. You can't go over.
Yeah, you have to get 21.
You
Cornhole
can't
is a
go
very
over. You go over, it's a
finicky
no-no.
game.
And what are you slanging bags for? Ooh. Ooh.
now she can get into the hole.
Baggy went in the
Oh!
hole.
In the hole. In the hole.
All right.
This is very intense right now.
Ooh.
It's like
the heat is getting real over here. So Roy just kind of wandered up. He's like, "Hey, what are you fat nerds doing over here with the microphone?" And then
Yeah.
we're like, "Hey, look at pretty Kelly. She's throwing a beanbag." He's like, "I'll throw a beanbag." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And
we
so
got
that's
him
how you
in.
rope people in. You start with fat microphones and you lead into pretty chicks.
Yeah, pretty
So
chicks.
behind
always help
every
out.
fat microphone is a pretty chick. Keep that in mind.
Are you calling me a pretty female?
No, I'm calling you a fat microphone.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that.
Ooh.
Hey, Kelly
So he
is
got
the
one on the board. I
winner.
wasn't allowed to get one in the hole. He kept yelling at me, but he got one on the board, so I was allowed to get it in the hole, and I did.
She did
And
it.
then he missed, so I get the game.
That's
21.
awesome.
Woo!
So who's
Good
moving
stuff.
on to?
Ellie and Zach, well, it's double elimination.
And so we're still waiting
But the
for
other teams are in there. I should go find out how long they have on their escape
maybe.
room.
So what is the escape room like? A half hour, 45 minutes, an hour?
An hour. You have an hour to escape.
You have an hour to
If you
escape.
get-
Some
if you're
people do
smart, you get
before,
out
some
sooner.
people
That's
don't.
awesome. Not
I
that
know
you're
two
not
of them
smart
took
if you
like
don't get out,
53
because
minutes or
I've done 3
something.
and I only got out of one, and it took me 2 tries.
If you get out sooner, you get your money back.
No. It's all the experience, but ours are dope. I've done 3 of them, and they're super dope. And I even did one of them 2 times because I didn't get out. But I got out the second time, so good for me.
It just being locked in a room
Yes.
like that for
It's hot.
an hour kind of freaks me out.
What if you have to pee while you're in one of those
They
rooms?
will let you out to pee. The door's unlocked. You can. The front door is unlocked. You can go back out.
Oh,
the front
so
door.
you
need to get
can
through-
escape
all
if
of
you
our rooms are multiple rooms.
Have a medical
So
emergency.
you have to get through all the rooms. So you can always go back and get out if you got to pee, get a drink, blah, blah, blah. But, or you can go like this at the camera and then they'll let you out. But you have to get through all.
Somebody watching you?
Yeah, because you can ask for.
I always
you can roll
feel
all the
like
time.
somebody's watching me.
3 clues per escape room.
Okay.
It's pretty dope. They're we have 4 of them. They're called Shafted, which is about.
Oh,
Jamie
Shafted.
Rockefeller,
Yo,
coal
you
mine.
saw they're
So you
making
start
a
out
new
in an
Shaft
elevator
movie.
Going down, you escape the elevator, and then you're in the coal shaft. Got to solve the puzzles to get out. Second one is Off the Radar. It's about a submarine that hit an iceberg and it's running out of oxygen. So you got to get into the back room to open to depressurize so that you can open before you sink the ship.
That sounds like
and
a
run
cool
out of
one.
oxygen. Third one is room 113. You and your friends are on a road trip. You stop at a gas station motel, and there's a dead body, and you got to figure out what happened.
Oh,
And
I'm leaving
the last
that
one is
hotel.
Apothecary, which is the most difficult out of ours, and that is about it's actually a true story. A doctor that was treating in town, and he was actually making the people sicker. So you break into his lab to figure out what he's treating them with that's poisoning the town. And that actually has 3 rooms. All the rest have 2, but that one
very
has
creepy.
3. So you got to get through all 3 rooms to
That's
escape.
different.
It's pretty dope. It's only $28 a person. Tuesdays we do buy one get one on the escape rooms, and also on
fair
bowling,
deal.
and all the video games are half price. But so Tuesdays $14 per person.
There you go. Come out
Basically.
on Tuesdays,
you
guys.
Get buy one person. It's not buy an escape room, get a second escape room. It's buy a person, second person's free. So savings in your pockets.
I see.
Good.
Cool.
Come on out, check
Very
that shit
cool.
out. Actually, I wanted to. Hey, Roy, can we talk to you for a second, man? All right, so we had this
We got
gentleman
Roy
here. His
here.
name is Roy. We basically said, hey, he has the Star Wars swag. So, what brought you into this place today?
It just looked really cool. I wanted to come in. I was wandering around the mall just trying to kill some time, so I walked in here and got offered to play some cornhole, and why not? Like,
Have you played cornhole before?
not since I was a kid.
All right, so haven't played cornhole in a while. Came over here, saw all this stuff. You're wearing all this Star Wars gear. All right, so what did you think of The Force Awakens?
The Force Awakens.
That was
It was
the one where
We don't talk about The
that was
Force
the one
Awakens.
where Kylo Ren. Oh, see, I'm gonna give away a bunch of spoilers.
You haven't seen The
basically
Force
said it was-
Awakens
All right,
yet,
so I'll put it
you
like
can-
this.
you can put
what,
out spoilers.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm not gonna lie. I liked some of the prequels. You know,
I did
the
too.
third one was good. You know,
Prequels are good. I really like the prequels.
it was the story of Darth Vader. you
Yeah,
know,
it was
that's
really
what
cool.
It was
I loved
like
that
why he
backstory.
became
And
what
we
he was,
we were
you know?
kids at that
You were
time,
supposed
you
to be
know?
the chosen one. And then Obi-Wan just
You're like a
cut
brother
his
to
shit
me.
off.
I have the high ground.
Well, all right, man. We're with the Traveling Drunks. If you're on Facebook, check us out, the Traveling Drunks. We do stuff around here. What side of town do you stay on?
I stay in Winter Park. Yeah.
All right, that's down the road. We usually stay in the UCF area. Do you have like any local restaurants or bars you like to frequent?
I haven't been to the Knights Library since it was the old one.
Oh man!
Knights Library.
And that was a shithole. Am I wrong?
Dun
That
dun
was the
dun.
shithole. And now it's like lofts and nice restaurants and.
Yeah, they're really
All
pumping
right,
that
one
area
more quick
up.
question for Roy for being cool and showing up here. If you were to go, if you were like, hey, you want some pizza, where would you go to get your favorite slice of pizza?
You know what? I'd check here out. Why not? You guys have pizza? I'll try the pizza, man. You know?
Boom! Try the pizza, man. God
Yeah,
damn it.
try the pizza.
All right, man. Pleasure talking to you, bro.
Thanks, bud.
Hell yeah. It's interesting to like just meet people from like around the area. It's like, yo, what's up? What's good? Hey.
That's
We-
why I
we-
like
we click
festivals.
it up.
That's why I love meeting people. you
Yeah?
know? It's cool. It's fun to hear how other people deal with the world and react to situations and what they're about. I like that. I like it a lot.
I don't. I'll be like, hey, do you see that fucker? He looks like a nerd. Fuck that guy. Or they say, hey, do you see that bitch over there?
Judge not.
She looks like a bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
No,
you-
just kidding. I'm not like that at all.
At all is a little far-fetched, but maybe not at all the time.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
But you can read
Because
the
behind
inside
every
sleeve.
fat microphone
It's a hot chick.
is a pretty chick.
I think. Are you calling us pretty women?
I'm calling us fat microphones.
Oh, okay.
Oh
fat
my!
microphones. I'm cool with that.
Oh, great Caesar's ghosts.
Holy sassafras.
Oh, my Sam Squanch is hot.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't even know what it means. What I said.
If you guys haven't watched any other podcasts, you should be watching them. We got Monday nights. We got the Dark Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday nights we've got Analytically Correct. It's our sports podcast. Marty and Brett. Wednesdays you'll have our normal This Is BS over at Public House, and then Thursday nights we got Meme Girls with old Spunk and old
And I think
Cokie.
I think out of the 4 shows this week, we only managed to sabotage 2 of them.
Yeah, we
And that would be Analytically Correct and Meme Girls.
we recently invested in this. I think it's some kind of police like scanner thing,
Decode
but it sends
scrambler.
out a wave, so it disrupts Wi-Fi signals. We didn't want to go public with this information, but we felt like the time is now. So the BS sabotages are fairly successful this past week.
Okay.
And they will continue.
So it's still fair. It still
We
works
will
out.
continue to
All right,
rise.
cool. So we're still making it happen. We're still corning the holes here. Holy shit, this kid has a Purple Rain t-shirt. That's badass.
Wow. He looks like he's 12. Wasn't he drinking a beer earlier?
Yeah, I did
Didn't
see
he
that
have
guy
a
drinking a
beer?
beer earlier.
I swear he.
Oh, 19,
It's 21.
93?
98 can drink now.
What?
1998.
98 can drink now? Oh my God.
1998 can drink. That's why they look
I'm getting old.
They're so big.
Jesus Christ. That's like almost.
Taking a picture, which means they will.
That's like almost a
Yeah.
full decade.
Oh.
I've legally been able to drink for
We didn't
almost
get a,
10 years.
We didn't
That's
get a
wild.
picture in front of this little District Eat and Play promo screen.
We should.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
tell
talk
us.
it up.
He ever came to my bar, this guy right here, him and his friend did an escape room and they did not get out and they were really, really bummed. So I was like, hey, happy hour started. Have a drink to get rid of your pain. So they had a drink with me and then I was getting off. So I got off and then we went and did another escape room and then we went and got drunk at Oishi and then we came back and did another escape room and we got out of none of them. So they did 3 and I did 2 and we got out of nones. But we've been friends ever since and he's became a regular of District Eat and Play.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yep.
That's really cool.
That's Zach, the firefighter.
It's really cool how you can make connections like that. and
Shout
just
out
Really.
to all of our emergency personnel that are there where when you actually do something really fucked up. And, you know, I need a helping hand.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people talk shit about America, but I will say this.
People that aren't Americans.
The fucking
Well, a lot of Americans
EMTs and
do,
the
too.
firefighters in this bitch, they're there for
They're
the
awesome.
community. Because they all work locally.
They're self-sacrificial and
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like, listen,
Takes a lot for a person
I'm
to be able
going
to do that.
to save your ass. Not only because it's my job, but it's like a lot of people that do that job, it's like a calling. It's like you got to be a certain type of motherfucker. Like you can't just be like, hey, I'm looking for a job. I'll go be a firefighter.
yeah, you have to have the right mindset, the right personality.
You have to be a
You have
good
to be selfless.
person. Yeah.
Our next team just arrived out of the escape room. They-
Although, like I was saying, we got to get a picture in front of
They're
this fucking like
successful.
little District Eat and Play promo thing. Like when
That
you do
would
like
be
a
pretty
red
cool.
carpet or an event that we've never done, I guess. It's like, oh, Banana Man, look this way. Is it true that you're dating Strawberry Woman? Banana Man. Oh man, can you
Strawberry woman?
imagine? Dude, just
Yeah,
banana and
I'll find me a
strawberries?
little strawberry, honey.
What kind of combination is that? It's delicious. It's tasty.
Strawberries and bananas are a delicious combination.
Also, bananas and chocolate is good too.
I agree. That's more akin to my combination liking. You know, yeah, you get it. You get it.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
District 9 and the Terrible 2.
District 9,
District
that's
9
really cool.
and
Shout
the
out
Terrible
to
Twos. Shout out to
what was that
Sharpley
guy's
Copley
name?
or whatever his name is.
yeah, he
The
was
guy that
also
did-
in
Chappie.
Choppy.
Chappie.
Choppy, yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yolani Visser.
With Ninja
Hugh
and
Jackman was
Yolandi.
in that too.
Who was in it?
Hugh Jackman was also in Choppy.
Was he?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman was in Choppy.
I only saw the movie once.
Yeah, dude. I
Remember-
swear
what
Hugh
was the one
Jackman
with
was in Choppy.
with Jason Bourne? Elysium?
That was a weird movie.
That was a weird movie. He's really good at painting the picture of like a weird dystopian future robot setting where everybody's
love those kind
poor,
of
but there's robot tech out the ass and
yeah,
everybody's.
Hugh Jackman played Vincent. in
Oh.
Choppy. Charlton Copley.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sharpley Copley or whatever his name is.
Yolandi Visser. God, she's so cute.
District 9 was a
Sigourney
badass
Weaver
movie,
was
dude.
was
Yeah.
in Choppy. I didn't know that. I don't remember her being in Choppy. District
Also,
9 was really cool.
District 9 was good. You know, that was like an independent film that he came out with that was only like 10 or 15 minutes, and then
And then
it was
went
good
from
enough
there.
to turn into like a full-featured fucking thing.
Dude, I really liked District 9.
It was creepy, man. It was different,
It
man.
was really, I mean, like they really nailed that dystopian
Well, it also comes down to, like,
overpopulation,
race,
and just-
religion, class, social, economic, like, you know, your placings, you know, what you're born into, you know, what you get capped out at because of who you are and where you come from and
We
shit
touched
like
on that on podcast last week with the social credit
Um,
system kind of thing. You know, I feel like
yeah.
that's the beginning of that. You know,
It is, man.
really
but I
is.
mean, like, how can you wipe that shit clean? How can you make amends? How can you do better?
You got to go Fight Club with it and just burn the whole system down. You know. I mean,
Right? Yeah, you could, or also you could start volunteering your time. Maybe teach the youth boxing. Maybe teach somebody how to read. Maybe
I could teach music. I teach youth music. I used to, at least.
That's cool, man.
I should start doing that again.
Teaching?
Yeah, teaching music.
What can you teach me right now? What do I need to learn that you have knowledge of?
I don't think I can teach you anything right now. I don't think we're.
I can't be taught nothing because I'm a.
You can't
idiot.
tell me no. No, I just don't think we're in the right
I'm a
setting.
stupid boy.
Why are you so stupid?
I still have to use
Bobo.
the fat pencil because I can't grab a hold of a regular one.
You hold a pencil like this?
Well, you ever see that meme?
This
you ever
is
see
how
that
you
meme?
hold a pencil?
Yeah, where it's like Little Pump makes music for people that write their names like this. Oh, looks like we got a little champion in the works. Oh yeah.
We've got some youth cornhole
Start
players
the
here.
cornhole early.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Start it up, make it happen.
Yeah, we got
What's up?
a little bit
Hey.
more cornhole action here coming soon, I believe.
I believe so too.
But the other team was just getting some libations.
You got to libations.
Libations for everyone. I think libations is a great word for alcoholic beverages that doesn't get utilized enough. Nobody says libations
No.
ever, and it's really good word.
Remember that dude that we met at Public House, Big Rick?
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Rick.
Shout out to Big Rick. Shout out to
I
Public
went to
House.
high school with that guy, but basically he has a group called the Libations Collective. And what those guys do is basically host an event once a month where they just bring a bunch of beer to some spot and they trade it and drink it. I don't know what the
trade
legalities
beer?
of it. Well, I mean, everybody is way into like a craft beer or a certain type of beer.
Yeah, I'm a
And
hot
so
buy guy.
They get stuff done in like cans and crowlers and growlers.
Growlers?
And well, you have a
What's a
growler.
crowler?
It's a canned growler.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so
I've never heard of a
they,
crowler.
You know, sometimes they get limited runs and releases that they bring out and share with their buddies, and it's just a matter of being like, hey, this is this beer. This is where you get this beer. But I think it's a pretty cool thing. I would like to go to one of those events, crash one of those parties.
That would be cool because I'm really into all the craft stuff. I like
yeah,
a
man.
lot of the IPAs.
Shout
I know
out
you're a
to-
porter guy, stout guy.
You know, I mean, because the TDs were here. We're trying to do things like this. We're trying to do things like we do on Wednesday. You know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I don't think we have any real event, but there's plenty of stuff happening around that we could make something happen, you know?
Oh, we'll make it happen.
There's plenty of good, fun people around here that work hard at various different, like, establishments, bar, grills, restaurants,
A lot of service industry
taverns,
personnel
places like this, and for us to get together and just be like,
and
hey,
libations.
let's have a good, fun, cool, safe place to just, like, be. You know, that's what it's all about. I mean,
Yeah, just be yourself
you
and
know,
enjoy a few drinks with
I mean,
all
we
of
always
us
have the
and-
mothership, but, you know,
Yeah, you can never forget about the mothership.
like, come out and check places like this out, man. Just broaden your horizons and fucking have fun.
Get out
like
and
I
live
said,
a little bit,
as,
you know?
As family and kid friendly as this place is, definitely there's some drinks a flowing. I mean,
Is that Leslie over there?
we got
No,
three.
that's not Leslie.
We got 3 shots of Jameson, and it was like an entire bottle.
Oh my
So they're
God.
definitely showing
Yeah,
love
that
to
was
the TDs.
ridiculous.
You show love to the TDs, they'll
It was
show
one of the
love
largest
back.
shots of Jameson I've ever
Yes,
taken
we
in my
are the
life.
largest drinking group, I think, in East Orange County. I think we are the largest drinking group in the UCF
That
area.
is a fact.
We are the. I mean, who's the largest drinking group in downtown? It might be the drunks of downtown, but let's be real.
But I
That's-
still think the traveling drunks
The traveling
are
drunks,
a big factor
yeah.
in the downtown area.
you know, honestly,
a
because
huge factor.
guess where we go out there. Guess where we've come from out there.
We're Casey's, Lizzie's, we go.
Yeah, the drunks of
frequent.
downtown, they're staying downtown, man. They're not going out to fucking coconuts on the beach. I don't think they're going out to, you know, fucking the random spots, you know, that we have. We got some
Yeah,
spots,
we like to
man.
check everything out. You know, we like to get a
We
little
got
taste
some
of everything.
spots. Do you know what is a very nice little low-key spot that me and my folks like to go drink?
Loki.
Fucking Junior's Pizzeria in the Winn-Dixie
Never
Plaza
been.
off of their fucking Lake Pickett and 50.
Never been.
It's a full, dude, it's a pizza joint, so pizza wings.
Lake Pickett and 50?
They-
Right
you
there
know,
by that
it's-
7-Eleven?
Down a little bit, yeah, man. It's a nice little fucking spot to drink. It really,
Come check
really
that out
is.
one of these days.
Yeah. What else is a nice little like
I like
Honey Hole.
Fuzzies. Fuzzies is
Fuzzies is a
fucking
nice little
awesome.
honey
It's-
hole
It's a
that-
really tiny little bar, but
Yeah.
tacos are awesome, and it's just
And
cut
also,
right there by itself,
what
right there off of 50.
you know, what is popping off recently is one of our buddies got a gig over there at Jimmy Hula's Waterford Lakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to our girl Carissa.
They still serve beer. They have some beers
They don't
on
have a
tap.
full liquor bar,
No,
but
they,
we
they
could
used to have a
definitely-
full liquor bar, but they
we could
removed
definitely go
it
and
a
crash
couple
that bitch, and
months
it's very
ago.
close.
Oh yeah, I could walk there.
They may close early, but
Hell, I could probably spit there from our front door. Well, maybe not.
we have a lot of people in the group that drink at Mulberries. I haven't been out there in like 3 years,
Yeah,
but
we've got a heavy mulberry crew.
it's
we got
very
a good,
popular.
good Cooper's crew. We got a lot
A
of
great
Cooper's
Cooper's
people.
crew.
We got everybody. We got
Yeah.
people all over.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a very well diversified group of drinking buddies,
Drinking enthusiasts.
enthusiasts.
A good old drinking.
That was
I was
a
gonna
very-
say gang, but it's a good old drinking
that was better
squad.
nomenclature. Of course.
The new teams are asking about you.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So we
Merch
just have some
plug.
people
Merch plug.
out of the escape room, ready to play Cornhole
That was
Mania.
actually that was our breast cancer awareness.
Are
month
you ready?
Pink hat special edition.
To toss some beanbags, yeah. I have no idea where my green and white fucking TD hat, man.
Oh, dude, I used to
think
have.
somebody swiped that shit.
I used
from
to
me.
have like 3 or 4, and I gave a
My
I gave a
mesh
few
back
away.
green and white TD hat was my favorite fucking TD hat.
I feel
dude.
like it might be in the laundry room.
I'll check.
you.
I will check and see.
Haircut.
Hey.
That's the first nice haircut I think I've gotten.
Yeah.
I actually shaved my head bald a couple weeks ago. If any of you didn't know that.
When was the last time you shaved your balls completely bald?
Well, I didn't do it. My girlfriend at the time did it.
Shave your balls completely bald?
So it was August.
Okay. So wait, you haven't shaved your balls since August?
Fuck no. I trimmed
So
them.
you've trimmed them.
Dude, it sketches me out.
Trimming them?
Man. The
How do
full
you
shave
How do you
is
trim them? Do you use like a little buzzer or do you got like little scissors?
like scissors.
You fucking use scissors to just fucking like trim like a bonsai tree plant? Like,
Yeah, like
hanging in
I pull it, I spread it. and
Oh
I
my
cheat.
god. Pull it. How many angles do you got to get for
A
that
lot.
shit?
It's not like a 5-minute thing. It's like
No, it's like a 50-minute thing.
it's
if
like
you're
an
gonna go that route.
hour-long endeavor.
Oh my god, dude.
I've never been a shaver. I've just recently started shaving at all. In the past, like since moving to Florida,
You're talking about your
like everything.
Hobo Junction Johnson area?
I've been a bush boy for
Oh,
my entire life.
man. What was
You know, I run through the jungle.
what was it
you know?
like that every time a girl went down on you, she had to pick some shit out of her teeth?
Hey, I honestly never got any complaints.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean it's big enough so the hairs aren't really getting there.
Oh, so she's not getting down far enough.
Yeah, there was only a few that
You
could
gotta
do.
mash her down in there, man.
I'm not into
You
the
gotta
whole.
mash her down in there.
Yeah, I'm not
You
into the
can't,
whole.
you can't just.
BDSM
There's a whole.
thing.
There's a whole.
I mean, she's
there's a
already
whole
down
rod
there.
that needs attention.
She's
There's a
already
whole
down
flute
there
that needs to be
doing it,
played.
so I feel like I shouldn't force her to do any more. Like
If she's just
already,
getting the high notes, who's gonna get the low notes?
I mean, this is a sound theory, but
Okay, all right.
I just, I'm a little bit more gentlemanly like than I would, most people I would say.
All right. Well, for me
When it comes to the
personally, have you
bedroom.
ever had a female suck up both your testicles in her mouth at the same time?
And the pole,
No, no. Just the two, just the two little
just the
huevos.
two
Yeah.
huevos.
Yeah.
Huevo splash, you sexy motherfucker. Yes, I actually have
Oh,
had both
man.
nuts in mouth before.
That to
That's-
me is a dangerous game.
It
I
happens.
kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, because the teeth and the
'Cause they're gonna go-
pinching and this.
No, just because like you ever like
Like,
take
you think
you ever
they're
take
gonna
like
just
a you ever
disappear?
take like a grape.
Can I get that sound effect one more time?
You ever take a grape and like put it like between your lips and just go and like suck it in there?
I have, but I never will again. Because I will
those
be
are-
thinking about that every
Well, they're
time now.
tiny. They're tiny, smooth grapes. Now imagine if the grape was like 3 times the size, and
Man, you got some big balls.
was the consistency of like a hairy walnut or something like that.
Oh my god.
I've had somebody do that to me, and it kind of freaked me out because I'm like,
Yeah, the ball sucking. I'm
well,
not a fan
I mean,
of ball
they're
sucking.
like you ever see like a fish? You ever see like one of those things where they're underwater and you see the one fish and it's just like sitting there with his mouth open and just waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden another fish comes through and goes like sucks it all up and shit like that.
Okay, now we have two ball sucking sound effects for our sound bank.
Well, I mean, it's cool. You know, the sensation is cool. I'm just worried about like them all getting twisted and tangled, and then I have like a twisted testicle situation, and then I can't get them untangled, and it just hurts all the time. And then
What?
Then one of them dies, and then I have to go to
What are
the
you
ER,
talking about?
and then I
That
have to
happens?
go and bust open my scrotum and pull out one testicle because it went black rot.
That happens? You're telling me I can get my test?
Yeah, you're
What?
talking about a testicle twisted contusion?
Oh.
You can lose your testicles.
Oh my God! I'm
Yeah.
never letting a chick suck my
You know,
balls again.
Dude,
ever.
it feels awesome.
Ever. I
That's
don't
why I'm
like it
asking
that
you.
much. I'd
when-
rather get my dick sucked.
That's why I'm asking you, when was the last time you had your balls shaved all the way? Because if you have a nice shaved ball sack, women are more like, hey, I want to put my mouth all over it. Whereas opposed to you got like hairs everywhere. They're like,
I understand.
I'm a shafted.
So I'm just
I'm a
gonna
shafted.
shave the pad and the shaft, and
Because you can't shave your
trim the
balls, you just need a lot of shaving cream. And if you don't have a really good razor,
Bro, the
you're
last-
still probably going to need like 2 or 3 razors.
Last time I fully shaved myself,
Uh-huh.
I nicked it so many times, dude. It was not cool.
Oh, really?
I was done. I was like, nope.
Did you put any Huevo Splash on afterwards? After you shave your balls, have you ever put
Weibo
aftershave
splash
on
for
there?
the men who shave their Weibos. Remember that skit? Who was that comedian? I can't remember the guy's name.
Jim Carrey.
It was definitely not Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Weibo
Anyway,
splash.
ball shaving here at Oviedo District.
You know what
Eat
I'm
and
going to
Play.
do tonight? I'm going to go home and shave my nutsack. That's
Just,
what I'm going
just
to do.
make sure you have hot water, because what the hot water is going to do is loosen up your skin and give you some of that elasticity. You know what I mean?
God, you
So
sound
you
like a pro.
So you could tug it and pull it apart and get to certain places that you're like, hey, you know what? You know, one of them things. Also, you'd like to have a contoured blade, like for the guys who shave their bald head. You know how it kind of has like a little pivot.
I suck at
action.
shaving my head, too.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I nicked it so many times.
Shaving
Shaving in general is
I
just-
think we've gone on too far with that conversation.
Yeah, no more Weibos.
Um,
We're done with the Weibos.
he's keeping track of the score very well.
So
You had to go get a refill?
Second round has commenced.
There you go.
So what is that? 2 Henry's hard
yeah,
strawberry
what are you drinking? Tell us what
cider.
you're drinking.
2 Henry's hard strawberry cider,
Where's
which
that made
I
at?
normally get with a shot of what?
Where's that made from? You guys, you know, is that a Florida
Plant
product?
City, Florida.
Oh, see,
yeah,
drink,
it's one of
keeping
my
it
local
local.
brews, see?
Keeping
Yeah, we
it
actually
local.
do a lot with the local breweries. We also have Conch Republic Key Lime Wheat Ale from Big Top in Sarasota, and we
Okay.
do Red Cypress, which is right down the road. We have at least 4 of those.
Cool.
Yeah, we do their Death Roll, which is their milk stout. We do 2 of their Pilsners. We used to have that on
That's
draft,
awesome.
but right now I have Goose Island Next Coast because that is delicious, and I got a great price, so I just had to put it on tap. But I will bring Red Cypress back, and Devil Chair will be what it is because that IPA is great. I have their Pilsners, Subdivisions, and Sofa Sets, and I also have their Spook Hill EPA, which if you haven't tried that, it's delicious.
Spook Hill.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's an EPA. It's actually about some road in between a cemetery and a clock tower or something. And if you park on it, when you're driving up, you feel like you're going backwards, so they call it Spook Hill. It's
Oh,
weird. It's here
what?
in Florida, and
I've heard
they
about
named
that,
the
I
beer after
think.
it, but
I
it's
think-
really good. It's a really good EPA. Very good.
Yeah.
This cider is that.
Stretch is a
It's
cider
that
guy.
bomb. You want one? Yeah, I guess you want.
Shut. Yeah,
It's just two
just
Henrys.
2 Henrys.
Loaded, shot of vodka.
So one of our TD antics.
Libations, you can add a shot to any beer, wine, cider, seltzer. We do. all the
hear
White
that,
Claw,
guys?
Seltzers, all that. You can add a shot. For
Add a
$3
shot, make it
for
hot.
Any well or call or my flavor vodkas.
That
That's
sounds
a
like
pretty cool option.
Like apple vodka is delicious in Moscato wine.
the traveling drugs love to drink, so why not just jazz up your drinks even harder?
$3, add a
That
shot.
sounds like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
great
That's-
deal.
That sounds right up our alley.
So one of our antics, one of our TD antics, we always say it's
Oh!
it's just 2 brothers.
Just 2 brothers.
That strawberry cider there is 2
Just 2
Henrys.
Henrys.
So it's just 2 Henrys.
Just 2 Henrys.
So Stretch has got to get a little piece of that strawberry pie, you know.
And that's cool because it is made in Plant City. Plant City is all about.
And I think the local stuff is the way to go. I mean, you know, you're keeping everything. You're keeping the money in your area. You're giving support to a local, probably mom and pop thing, something owned by just 2 brothers just started a thing, you know, and it mushroomed out from there.
You said mushroom.
Hello, all you beautiful people.
There goes Stretchy.
We're just doing a little
There he
snapping
goes. There
there.
goes Cornhole. We're keeping it real.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Who's going to Danketsu tomorrow?
Probably not me, but yeah.
I haven't been in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't been in a while.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I'm definitely gonna have a very labor-intensive week coming up. So if I'm going Monday, I won't be able to go until after 9 o'clock.
Second shift, yeah. So we go to Danketsu. We have the TD Hot Pot there every Monday. And we go in shifts. There's first shift, second shift, and third shift. And we always hit it heavy. And now our girl Chelsea, King Spunk, she's on Meme Girls. She's a server there.
She's
so
holding it down.
it'd be awesome if you guys could go out there, show some love, show some TD love. So that $22.95, all you can eat, hot pot, all you can drink, hot sake, and several different
Eat
drafts.
like a king. Drink like a king.
Oh, it's
Laugh like a king.
it's a
sleep
time. It's
like
such
a
good
baby.
time. I feel so
Wow.
so warm and fuzzy every time I go to hot pot. It's so nice to be able to like just break bread with your family, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's such a good thing. It's just so cool. I really haven't had like an eating and drinking experience like that until I moved down here, you know.
I haven't got my dad out there yet, man. I'm going to get my dad out there.
I can't believe your
See what's
dad
really-
hasn't been there.
Really was good. If you could get drunk with any superhero, this is different than what we talked about last week. If you could get drunk with any superhero, who would it be? Like you're gonna go
You're gonna
hang
have to
out.
give
You're gonna
me
go
a
paint the town red. You're gonna get a little bit of trouble with these people downtown.
And if he's gonna be kosher,
Yeah.
the Hulk.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like because if anybody
No,
like I'm
what?
getting drunk with him, and if anybody fucks with us, they're screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. They're
Yo,
screwed. What the
smash! You know, just Hulk smash.
fuck? Okay, that's.
You're
a
gonna
little-
say Steve Rogers, aren't you?
I was gonna say like Rogue. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think about female.
Because I'd like to hang out with her, and then I
Dude,
know
I'm going
that,
Storm then.
That I know
Storm.
that like if I'm hanging out with her, and you know, like nothing's ever gonna happen because she'll literally kill me as soon as she touched me. But we go and have fun. But I could watch her like flirt with other guys, and then as soon as like they go to make a move and like touch her, they'll just fucking be like, "Ugh." I'm like, haha, that's what you get for touching that bitch. Anyway, we're gonna still fucking keep on slamming it.
Yeah, I think
Also,
I
she's-
would go Storm, Halle Berry Storm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
man, that would be fucking cool as hell too. Halle Berry Storm. Who's the new Storm chick in the new X-Men that's coming out?
She's cute too.
So what should we do here? Just keep on rolling? I mean, the right? You get a little bit more time? What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, right? All right, well, when it comes down to it, we're here. We're enjoying the time. The elimination is still happening.
We still have a couple people playing cornhole, but
rule that if you go over 21, he forgot he got one in the hole, so he forgot that he was going over 21, so he reset himself, shut himself.
all you guys out there watching, thanks for tuning in.
Not
That's
that he
rough.
forgot the rule, he just forgot he got one in the hole.
Over here at District.
All right, we're going to be signing off right now. Is there anything you want to say to your adoring fans, Kelly?
I love you.
She loves you. She loves you all, and we do as well.
Right now.
Don't forget, say what's up to her in the group. She's in the group.
I am in
Drop
the group.
drop her a line. Say what's happening.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. Definitely try and come out to some of our events. You can see. You can come visit
Yeah,
District.
come visit District Gameplay.
Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays,
There's
Wednesdays.
something going on every night of the
Happy
week.
days.
Yes.
Bring
Come
the
check
family.
out
Bring
Social
your
House
girl.
any day.
Bring
we
your
got
boyfriend.
duck racing later this evening, UDR. If you guys have not been experienced with the duck racing, you should come check it out.
Yeah.
It's free to enter, $25 bar tab. if
Oh
you
yeah,
win.
duck racing tonight, man. Tonight's gonna be
It's
fucking
intense. But thanks you guys for tuning in. We'll see all your beautiful faces on the flip side. Bye.
wild. Bye. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan? Farrakhan?
And Ari's like,